Hello, New Wave of British Heavy Metal.com here. Today it's the 2nd of April 2024. Quick favour, and that's if I can ask you please to subscribe to the channel. That'd be a big help if you would, so please click the button if you don't mind. Today, the mighty Shakin Street. Oh yes. And this just been released a few days ago. It's a performance of theirs from all the way back in 1979. From the old Waldorf in San Francisco, no less. And of course, if you remember, Shakin Street back then, fronted by the glorious, distinctive force of nature that's Fabienne Shine. It was looking good for them, wasn't it, back then, towards the end of the 70s. They'd put out a debut album, Vampire Rock, I think it was that 1978, I think it was. Went down quite well. They decided to chase their dream after that and relocate from France to America, looking for the big break. That looked like it had arrived when Shine asked Sandy Pearlman, who of course the Oyster Cult's producer, if he'd work with them on their upcoming second album. He agreed, and then in 1980 that follow-up album, self-titled album follow-up to Vampire Rock, was released. And that is a simply stunning album, no mucking about, powerful, hard and heavy as you like, and remains to this day, 44 years later, one of my most played albums over the years since. But leading up to that second album's release, Shakin Street were going down very well in America with live crowds. They were gigging as much as they could and building up a reputation, and now that raw power and energy of their live performances is captured here on Scarlet, the old Waldorf, August 1979. Full set, 13 tracks of in-your-face, captivating rock, and those distinctive vocals of Shine. We've got Ross the Boss Friedman on guitar chucking out riffs for fun, and a thudding rhythm section, making it all in all quite something to listen to. The set list is drawn mainly from songs from their then soon to be released second album, and overall it shows a band that know what they're doing and are confident about it as well. Musically, just to pick some out, the thumping solid as a rock steamrolls in to open things up. It's irresistible. Soul Dealer takes no prisoners either. Generation X has that kind of sort of like punky new wave edge to some of Shakin Street songs that they wrote back then, and Shine delivering the lyrics in quite breathtaking style. Susie Wong's got that jingle jangle riff, monster hook, very catchy, coming over the, I don't know, like half power pop if you like. No Time to Lose is pretty similar, catchy but powerful, energetic, fast. I Want to Box You, this is their killer song for me, arguably the best that they wrote. Relentless, pulsing, driving riff, pushes it all along, and a brooding Shine vocal. I think that song's something of all of its own. And we've also got a relentlessly powerful, throbbing cover of the Stooges' I Want to Be Your Dog. That's quite something to listen to as well, how powerful that's delivered. And after that, not long after, the following year, that self-titled second album did arrive, and it's a monster, make no mistake. They had the big support slot touring with Blue Oyster Cult and Black Sabbath, but even the combination of those two things wasn't enough, sadly. Ross the Boss left to form Man of War. Shakin Street disappeared. That seemed to be it. But there was a brief reunion in 2008 with 21st Century Love album, and their last studio album was a decade ago now, back in 2014, which is the excellent Psychic. Check that out if you can. Well, check anything out that they've done, but particularly that self-titled second album and Psychic. And here we are 45 years later after this performance, and it's just it's as it was when it was recorded on the night 45 years ago. Hard, fast, raw, powerful, Shakin Street must have been remarkable live, if this is anything to go by. Sadly, I didn't get a chance to see them back then, but just get this instead. It's something special. But say raw, powerful, in your face, top stuff. And they say, as are the self-titled second album and Psychic. Well, anything Shakin Street are just superb. So there we are. That's Shakin Street and that performance from 1979. I will link it, as always, in the description below to Amazon, where various formats are currently available. So you can check that out if you'd like to. Please do subscribe to the channel before you go, because that'd be appreciated and a big help. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and take care.